What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTuber. He's back. I don't know if any of you guys remember me. I was on YouTube a couple of years ago. As a child, I would do YouTube videos, you know. Obviously, probably nobody. It's called EFW Walton. I don't know. They're like 36 subscribers, man. If y'all, any of y'all are back, you know what's up. But obviously, probably not. Listen, I'm making my return to YouTube. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be big time famous, actually. I decided I'm gonna start a vlog channel. Got a lot of shit that I could vlog, you know. Got a lot going on. Some tea. Look at that beautiful weather. It's snowing. Well, let's fix the lighting. Damn, I'm pale as fuck. Yeah, I mean, I figured I'd start a YouTube channel just so I can talk, you know. I feel like I say a lot of crazy shit. Actually, I say a lot of crazy shit, and it's about time I start capitalizing on that, because it's starting to actually ruin my life, so I'd like to start making money from it if possible. I don't know, I do a lot of things. I trade, I rap, you know. I honestly, I'm really a Renaissance man. I am a Renaissance man, not to be egotistical, but I do a lot of shit. You know, I got a couple companies. I'm 17 too, just a jit. Got a bunch of, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm 18, fresh, still in high school, just a jit. I'm not even legal. So any of you fuckers watching right now, be careful, because that's sexual harassment. As I've learned recently, it's sexual harassment. I've learned that recently. So, yeah, we'll get to that. But I'm really a Renaissance man. You know, I trade I do futures, gold. I trade crypto too. Even though it's a scam. And I rap, I make music, man, you know. And honestly, I can't lie. I dropped an album, first album. It's the fucking best album ever. Like, I can't lie. And the songs I've already made since then are even better. So it's like, I'm gonna blow the fuck up. I'm gonna be the next Yeet. I'm Romanian, just like Yeet too, so I'm literally the next Yeet. And whatnot. I haven't signed with a label yet. I just hit up Playboy Cardi yesterday, so we'll see if he responds. Doesn't really matter. Whoever the fuck signs me first, you know. I mean, honestly, I'm considering not even signing, because like, my music's that good, but at the end of the day, I'm too lazy to do all this promotion bullshit. My version of promotion is just going to be starting a vlog channel, honestly. You know what I mean? But seriously, it's the best fucking music ever. I ain't even joking. You want to listen to it? I'm called Edward K33. Bitch, it's the name, okay? So, yeah, man, I'm at a point in my life where a lot of things are happening, you know? I'm young, man. I'm young, and the whole world's ahead of me, and there's just so much kind of going on right now, and I feel like specifically right now, February is the start of like a huge takeoff. You know, I'm gonna start doing these YouTube videos, start posting more TikToks, and the music. I mean, I released it a month ago. It's gonna, you know, I've obviously have a couple hundred viewers. They're just like my first people to stumble upon it, and soon it's gonna actually be mainstream. It's actually gonna be blown up, and it's all starting now. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like this is the beginning of a huge part. Yeah, camera died. I'm back. Basically, I was glazing myself, so this is the start of like a huge, you know, kind of takeoff for me. I mean, I've kind of already taken off. I guess I started this YouTube channel so I could brag and shit. Low-key. Realizing that right now. But I'm telling the truth, you know, this is who I am, so not my fault that I'm a badass, you know what I mean? Like, sorry. A little bit self-absorbed, but I feel like you kind of have to be a YouTuber, right? You don't, but you know, I'm gonna be. So, listen. There's a reason I'm doing this. So like, I mean, I've always wanted to be a vlogger. I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, I grew up watching them. I grew up loving YouTube, loving vloggers, just loving like also gaming YouTubers like the Rad Brad. David Dobrik. I fucking love David Dobrik growing up. So, you know, it's like, bro, I'm at this point. I realize in life you have to do what, and I know it's going to sound like, oh, everybody says this, but it's the truth, bitch. That's why everybody's saying it, okay? Anybody who's ever done anything realizes you have to say, fuck what everybody else wants you to do. Fuck what everybody else is telling you to do. You got to do what your heart wants you to do. You got to do what God has put you on this planet to do. It's a flat earth, by the way. We'll get to that as another vlog, probably. It's flat, though. Firmament. Sorry. I'm one of those guys, yeah. And I'll fucking kill anybody who... We can have that debate, all right, bitch? That was satire, all right? But, because all the viewers watching probably clicked off the second they watched that. It's a joke. And also, I don't give a fuck, you know? What was I saying? Sorry. Let me get some more tea. You know, yeah, you have to do whatever, like, it's not even just about doing whatever the fuck you want. It's about doing what God has put you here to do. Like, we all have a purpose, and you know what it is deep down in your heart. And if you don't know what it is, then you hate yourself, bro. You haven't even thought about what would make you happy. You need to change that, man. You know, I'm probably talking to a lot of people who that applies to. I mean, you know? Oh, what does this kid know? You're legit. You know, you just turned 18. You don't know shit. Believe it or not, I've actually experienced way more than you probably can ever comprehend. And unless you're a person like me, then you can relate. But to anybody who's in there like, oh, you know nothing because you're a kid. Well, wisdom does not come from age. It comes from experience. And I have a lot of experience. Not to, like, I'm just trying to say, you should listen to my advice. I have never been happier than when I started doing what makes me happy, which is like, duh, you know, that would make you happy is doing what makes you happy. I've never been happier than when I started just saying, fuck what everybody else tells me to do what you want. No matter what they tell you is bad is going to happen from pursuing your passion, it's a lie. Nothing bad's going to happen. I'm telling you right now, you can take all the risk in the world and nothing bad will happen. God has your back. So if this is a sign for somebody right now. If there's that risk you're thinking about taking and you're considering bitching out, don't bitch out. Take the risk, okay? Because it will pay off. Even if you fail, it's going to pay off. All right? Right? And that's the thing people don't even understand. People are scared to fail. You can't be scared to fail. I mean, literally nothing's going to happen if you do fail besides you gain experience. Like Andrew Tate said, I'm going to quote Andrew Tate because I basically am the next Andrew Tate. But better. Because I'm Christian, motherfucker. I'm actually not Christian. I believe in God. Okay? And that's a spiritual thing. Believing in Jesus is spiritual. It's not a religion, FYI. And that's what he said. So, oh, buddy, you know, we're just opening up this book. All the crazy shit I'm about to start saying. But, what was I going to say? I'm the next Andrew Tate, because, I don't know, take that risk, you know? Don't be a bitch. Yeah, but don't be scared to fail either, you know what I mean? Like, I was selling AirPods for, like, a year or two. I don't know if any of you guys know about them fake AirPods. You know, you might have bought in some. Fucking scummy side of eBay that is, man. But I was selling AirPods for like a year, dude. You know what I mean? Making like $1,000 a month from that. Tops. Like that's such a stretch, honestly. It's really like $600 a month tops. I'm stretching it, you know what I mean? Because really I was making jack shit money, and like how much of that was even profit? That's just money that was coming in. I mean, like probably half of that's profit, a quarter of that's profit. And it was hard work for very little change, man. Before that, before the AirPod stuff, I was doing branded surveys. I don't know. Go search up brandedsurveys.com. Basically, it's like those survey websites where you get paid to do surveys and shit. And I would basically sit on my computer for like 2, 3, 4 hours a day just to get $5 a day. But that's because that's what, like, I was willing to do whatever it took to make money. And I was not old enough to get a job. And I also I don't want a job, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to make money from my couch. I ended up getting jobs too. I had a bunch of jobs, like a lot of jobs, you know what I mean? No more though. We're done with that shit finally, but because I found trading. By the way, if you're looking for a way to make money from home, okay? Trading. I cannot yell it enough. All right, especially if you're a person who's willing to do whatever it takes. Because there's so many people here that are willing to do what it takes. They just don't know how to make the money. And that was my problem. I did that social media marketing agency bullshit. I did just all the saturated fucking things. It's like, dude, if you're hearing about it as a method on YouTube, it's saturated and it doesn't work anymore, pretty much. You know, like, that's just kind of how it goes. At least it won't work if you think you're going to do it easily. You have to be willing to put in that work for it to work, you know? There's no easy money except for trading. And even trading's not easy money, but honestly, like, I can't lie, trading crypto is fucking easy. Like, a fucking vegetable could do it. It's really the easiest shit of all. You literally just follow the trend, bro. It's too easy. I can't lie. You can practically just gamble on crypto and you'll be profitable. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So, Not advice, by the way, not financial advice, but it's the truth of the matter. Half the time I'm fucking gambling on crypto, man. I can't lie. It's fun. You know, that's my gambling. I'm not old enough to gamble. So that's my gambling. I just go on the crypto chart and fucking draw penis like Togi, and then boom, we long that bitch, you know, hope for the best. And you know, honestly, that's more times than not, that'll probably work. I can't lie. As long as you just look at the trend, man, you just follow that shit. It's like, it's really not hard. The point is, man, you gotta be willing to fail, and you gotta be willing to put in work towards something that you know might have no return, because the experience, it does matter. And I'm not saying work hard, I'm saying work smarter, but you still have to work, you know what I mean? So I'm rambling and shit. I guess this video will just be long as fuck, I don't care. It's a vlog. I don't know, I'm probably gonna record the rest of my day, although it's snowing outside. I was gonna go for a run, snowing, so I'm probably gonna just work out in my room or just chill. I'm doing a diet right now for some reason, so body conscious, that's why. So yeah, I have body dysmorphia. It's so bad too, way worse than I even thought possible. And it hit recently. Took a fuck ton of acid, and I really saw myself through the lens of somebody who's not me. Like, by the way, if you ever want to do that, take psychedelics, specifically LSD. When you are on that drug, you know, I swear, like, you look at yourself, and it's kind of like you're seeing yourself from somebody else's eyes, not even your own, which is helpful and sometimes bad. Like, if you're fat as fuck, you know, you're not going to be able to lie to yourself anymore, dude. But if you're in great shape, you're going to finally be able to see yourself. And I realized, like, dude, I have body dysmorphia to the extreme. Because when I'm sober, I look fat. Like, I literally think I'm fat right now. And, you know, it's ridiculous somehow I think that. But, so I'm dieting, you know. I'm like, no, see, I'm not even perfect at all. You know what I'm saying? But I am happy. I'll tell you what, I am happy. And that's because of God. So there's another thing I want to give y'all advice, and is, like, let God into your life. Please, bro. You know what I mean? Little do you know, you are God. So please, like, let him in, because otherwise you're just going against yourself. Blah, blah, blah. Enough banter. I feel like that's a good introduction. This is literally just going to be a vlog channel, man. I'm just going to show you all my day, the shit I do. You know, every time I feel like talking, I'm just going to talk to the camera, because I talk to myself pretty much nonstop. Like, I don't know. I'm one of those people where I'm talking to myself like I'm literally talking to another person. So, like, I've already been a YouTuber for the last 30 years, and nobody's been watching. So, like, you know what? Now y'all are about to watch, right? By the way, I want to say, if you're a person who has no inner dialogue, you're a retard. Like, there's some people who really just sit down and breathe fucking air and don't think, you know, when they get home, and they just scroll on TikTok. You're a fucking dumbass, you know what I mean? Like, you have to think out loud, otherwise you're not smart, and everyone knows that. And if you don't, it's because you're one of those idiots who doesn't do it. FYI. You know what I mean? Sorry, lol. Just pissed off a couple people there, my bad. It's the truth, though. That's one thing about me, you know, I like to say the truth, even if it hurts your feelings. I'm literally Andrew Tate 2.0, bitch. But better, new and improved. And I don't, let men jack off to me on the internet. I don't do that, alright? So, yeah, I don't know. My day today, yeah, I know it snowed, so we don't have school. I shoveled my driveway already. You know, yeah, I'm probably gonna hit that workout, just focus on my diet. My diet is I do 1 meal a day. So I basically starve myself. I do 1 meal a day, and then depending on how big of a calorie deficit I want, you know, that meal's whatever size it is. But for me, it's like, I find it easier to diet that way. If you're a person who struggles with keeping a calorie deficit of like 300, 400 calories, you need to realize that that is not at all what you're supposed to do. It's what the retards on social media tell you, because they don't want you to actually ever get into good shape, because then you'll stop watching them. The second I got in good shape, I don't watch fitness influencers, dude. All right? Sometimes starving yourself actually is the option. I mean, as humans, we're built to fast. Like, our ancestors would binge eat for weeks and then starve themselves for weeks and go on a hunting. Boom. So that's kind of how your body's designed to do it. That's not for everybody, but for a lot of people, it is the option, and it's the option you're not told exists. So that's why I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and tell people, because that's what worked for me, man. I used to be fat as fuck, and I lost like 40 pounds in 2 months, which is like steroid level losing weight. And I did that through fasting. And that wasn't even through like fasting for days at a time. That was through just 1 meal a day. And then I had crazy cheat days on the weekend. So it was so easy to maintain that for the month, because on the weekend you just let loose and pretty much eat whatever you want. So, and burnt through fat doing that. You know what I mean? So it's good shit. So right now I'm on diet again because I'm starting to run. So I'm basically gonna run a 100-mile race on some David Goggins shit. I'm not even kidding. I do MMA. So that's my sport. Love violence. I love punching people and hurting people, physically, and mentally too. Actually, so I like doing it in every single way. You know, you should see the porn I watch, dude. It's dark. So you know, I like to let that out in the ring. That little dark part of me. Hallelujah, I let it out in there because who knows what the fuck else I'd do if I didn't have that. But yeah, so cardio is important for MMA. So I do a lot of running. Running is kind of like my second sport, and I've run a couple marathons. Only one of them was like an official race, and now I just feel like running an 100-mile race. I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to do an official one. I'm just going to do it here at my track because it's like, it's not for the achievement, it's for me. You know what I mean? And I want to run 100 miles. You know, so I'm starting to train for that after taking a little break from running the last year. Or however long it's been, kind of over the summer. I just did drugs all summer and partied, I can't lie. And when I say party, I mean doing drugs alone in my basement. That's how I party, and maybe hanging out with one friend. Yeah, but that's how you really do. That's how you party, okay? I'm not one of these dumbass high schoolers, man. That's how real niggas party. All right, Wolf of Wall Street shit. All right, I'm trading, popping trades, go do some fucking Molly. All right. But that's basically what I do. Yeah, I don't know. So what else was I gonna do today? So I was gonna run kind of the snow. I mean, if you know the track has snow on it, so I'm not sure I'm gonna run on that. I might just run in my basement, just run in circles in my basement. I have a pretty big basement. Although I swear I'm gonna hypnotize myself doing that shit, but whatever. And yeah, I don't know what else was I gonna do today. I was probably gonna make some music. Because of the situation that's happening in my life, I just feel like making a song about that shit. Let's talk about the situation, I suppose. So, my career is starting where another man's career would end. Basically, I just got accused of sexual harassment. Oh my gosh, yeah. Are you surprised? No. Just got accused of sexual harassment. Yeah, so it's time to leave the country, dude. Yeah, isn't that wild? I got accused of sexual harassment. So let me just start off by saying I've been sexually harassed myself about, like, 30 fucking times this week in general, okay? And nonstop I'm sexually harassed all damn day. Not to make you feel bad. I'm just saying I'll get like, you ever seen Henry Cavill? Go search up Henry Cavill being sexually harassed. All right, that's the treatment I kind of get. I'm not trying to say I'm that attractive, but you can see me, okay? Like, sorry. But I don't complain about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't tell anybody, and you know, obviously I kind of enjoy it. I'm a man. Even though I'm actually, a lot of the time, I'm actually incredibly uncomfortable. I don't say that out loud because that sounds like a bitch thing to say. And it's just funny how now I'm getting accused of sexual harassment, and I really didn't sexually harass anyone. That's the thing. So, like, I want to talk about this really bad. I'm not going to say any names. Obviously, you don't know who the fuck these people are because they're irrelevant and they don't have a life beyond this high school. Whoa, big disrespect for no reason. I didn't mean that in a bad way. It's just the truth. It's not like it's a bad thing. I mean, not everybody's a YouTuber. Nobody fucking watches my YouTube videos. This is the first one. I didn't mean that in an insulting way. That was very rude. I'm so sorry. If you're watching this, I love you. I'm so sorry I said that. Oh, actually, I don't love you. Take that back. I have no feelings towards you, so you can't fucking accuse me. Because you know what's crazy? Because it's not even the girl who's accusing me. It's my teacher. So, let me explain the scenario, what happened here, okay? Buckle up, get your fucking food. I know it's been already 16 minutes. I'm gonna keep going. Get your food. This is just gonna be the vlog, me ranting. I can't lie, because I'm not really doing shit the rest of the day anyway. So, this will be the first vlog. I mean, maybe if I feel like recording, adding something in, I'll add it, but buckle up for this story. Here's story time, okay? So, basically, it's Valentine's Day week. It's not even Valentine's Day. That's like this Saturday, but it's the week. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. I'll give her a Valentine's Day gift today. This girl I have class with. So, like, basically, I'm very delusional as a person. I'm also spiritual, so that's kind of the same thing. So, like, I cannot stand flirting with women because it's, like, disgusting to me. You know what I mean? I prefer to, like, I think everybody knows what body language flirting is. If you're a Rizzler, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you can pretty much talk to people through body language alone. You don't even have to speak. And, like, you know what I'm talking about. You're sitting in class, that bad bitch is across the class, and you can just, like, with your peripheral vision, right? That's what I do. I don't talk to people. I honestly have no friends. I talk to nobody, right? I don't even know how to conversate with normal human beings. They're just like, what the fuck? Anyway, right? So I don't really know this bitch at all, actually. I can't lie, but she could be a fucking terrible person. I'm literally judging her based off her looks. She's hot as fuck though. Take that back. She's ugly as shit. Is that harassment? Like, what the fuck, man? You know, I'm scared now to even say anything about anyone, you know? And I'm already the type of person, I don't talk to people, especially not these whores, man. In this generation, by the way. Every bitch in my school, body count of 3 bare minimum. That's what we're starting at. I'm good, twin. You know what I mean? So this is the first woman I have literally ever approached in my life. And you think I'm joking? I'm not joking. I have literally never approached a woman in my life. It's the first time I ever did it. Last time also. Right? That's a sign, guys. Don't approach women. They'll come to you in this day and age. Otherwise, you're going to get arrested. So let me tell you what I did. And you can let me know in the comments if you think I deserve this or not. Not that anything's really happening. I kind of over-exaggerated. I'm not getting accused of sexual harassment. By her, at least. The fucking teacher. And they didn't even say that. I don't know. It's just, I used inappropriate language. I wrote her a letter. Like a 2-page front and back letter. Yeah, this guy's obsessed. Well, listen, motherfucker. It was like 2 pages of the most hilarious jokes you've probably ever fucking read. I was off like, what, 400 UG acid? 2nd day in a row of that. Or 3rd day in a row of that, and 1 day was to rest. I only tripped for 2 days total. I like to do drugs. I like to go on a massive bender whenever I do them. I don't like to just do it once and then see it 2 weeks later. No, I do that shit for a week straight till I'm finished, you know? So that explains the thought process I was going through. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna write this bitch a letter for Valentine's Day. I think that's cute. I think that's honestly adorable. And if she doesn't want to fuck me after that, then fuck this bitch anyway, you know what I mean? And it wasn't even about me trying to get laid. This is some shroom shit right here. And this is, I'm going to tell all my viewers right now, go make somebody's day today. Like, go compliment somebody. Go make somebody's day. Tell that guy, oh, I like your haircut. Tell that guy, I like your shoes, man. Go help. Like, go make somebody feel good. A lot of you pricks, you compliment 0 people your whole life. And then you wonder why nobody compliments you. You have to give to receive, man. So, like, it's a big thing. I like to compliment people. And if I have a thought in my head, like, oh, that person's, I like their shoes, I don't just keep it inside. I like to go voice it. And I rarely have those compliments for women. I'm disgusted by most women, right? So, like, when I see a girl who I actually want to compliment, you best believe I'm gonna go do that shit, right? Because I don't do it often, right? Anyway, so hopefully that's explaining why I wrote the letter. It was not even to get myself laid, because, like, I'm celibate. Anyway, I can't even have sex. I'm celibate. So that's how you know that's not even what I'm looking for. I just wanted to make her day, make her feel great. You know what I mean? And I think I definitely did that, but at the expense of my freedom, unfortunately. So let me explain the letter. What was in the letter? So it was like a love letter. It was lucky baller shit. So cute. It like, honestly would have made her cry if she finished it. And I gave her shades. I gave her shades with the letter. First of all, bro, you guys are probably rubbing your... I gave her shades with the letter, so if she said no, she could put on shades and reject it. Like, isn't that so fucking cool? That's so fucking cool. Like, you know how much aura I'm getting from that just talking about it? Baller as fuck. So let me explain what happened. So I give it to her in class. Class ends. Guess what time class ends at? 11:01. 1:11. On the 11th, this happened yesterday. This shit happened yesterday. Like, talk about a synchronization. I also said that to her, too. Anyway, so, long story short, I leave the class. I think nothing happened. I think, man, you just raised that bitch up. You know, that's what I'm thinking as I leave. Completely way too confident. Consider when I got home, smoked my weed with my boys, come back. My mom's like, dude, the school called about the letter. I'm like, fuck. And then obviously, like, that happened. So anyway, let me say what I said in the letter, so we can talk about it. But, like, I handed her the letter in front of like 30,000 people. There's no chance I was actually trying to sexually harass her. That's like not how you do that. And I gave her a letter. I didn't even like speak to her. So in the letter, first of all, the letter was just me complimenting her, and it was all PG. There was 2 jokes there was really 1 joke that it was sexual. 1 joke. And it wasn't even sexual, it just sounded sexual, that was the whole point of the joke. I'm gonna say this joke, y'all are gonna laugh your ass off. It's fucking amazing, get ready. So, I stalked your Snap. I don't even have Snapchat anymore, I got banned. I stalked your Snap a year ago. I stalked your Snap and you're a Scorpio. Get ready, this shit's fucking hilarious. I stalked your Snap and you're a Scorpio, which makes us opposites because I'm a Taurus, and opposites attract. So I basically know you want to fuck me because you astrologically want to fuck me, and the stars don't lie. I'm not done. What else did I say? What else did I say? And I definitely want some astrological intercourse with you, spiritually though, so you're not uncomfortable. And then in bold after that, I wrote just a joke, and I underlined it like 4 times. So I gave not only the most clarification that that's a joke that I don't mean, and also it's not even sexual, because I said I want to have spiritual intercourse with you. That means I want to get to know you, as I think anybody would deduce. And it just sounds sexual, which is why it's funny, because if I said that not that way and I just said it directly, it would sound like I want to get to know you. That's not funny. But I said it in a way that was funny. Okay? And if you didn't laugh at that when you heard it, you're just a cunt. All right? That shit was fucking hilarious, man. Astrological intercourse. Get it? I don't think you get it. Spell that word and you'll get it. All right? So that's the only part that you could even like say implied anything sexual. The rest of that letter, man, is just straight up beautiful poetry that is like, and yeah, I cursed in it. I said the word fuck. I mean, like, not in a bad manner, though. I just said the word fucking like you do in a sentence, you know what I mean? And I think that's the problem, because here's what happened. So I gave her the letter, and apparently I walk out of class, and, you know, I thought she would have just whatever, but here's what I hear on the phone when one of my, like, the assistant principal or whatever calls. And they honestly sounded worried. They didn't even sound, like, angry. They sounded worried. I wasn't on the phone. This is what my mom's telling me. They sounded worried, like I'm not mentally right in the head, which I'm probably not. I'm about to start crashing out big time. There's no chance anyone's going to think I'm sane in the next couple weeks. Because this is just a start, bitch. But what was I going to say? But she didn't even finish the letter. And you know what's crazy? She didn't even get to that joke, more than likely. I actually don't know. We're going to figure this shit out. But basically what happened is my teacher in that class, who's a hypocrite, this guy, he's fucking flirting with every single girl in the fucking school, freshman through senior. And he's known as that guy. So it completely makes sense that he was cock blocking me, because he was fucking jealous. You know what I mean? So, oh my gosh, bro. I'm just cracking open this pot. Get ready, bro. This is going to be a long video. Just fucking get ready. Okay? Dude. So here's what I would say. Bro. I gave her the letter. I don't know how far she got in, but here's what this teacher said. I almost just said his fucking name. But here's what he said. He could tell she was uncomfortable, so he took the letter. And then he read it in its entirety, and then took it to the administration, and then the administration called, right? So she was uncomfortable. Mind you, I saw her after, because I was still walking around the school. I saw her walking after. She's laughing her ass off, talking to her friends. Not like a crazy amount. She's laughing, talking to her friends. Bitch didn't look uncomfortable to me. She looked like that fucking was hilarious, honestly. And when I was talking to her, handing her the letter, she didn't seem uncomfortable at all. She was smiling. You know what I mean? Like, obviously she wasn't fucking confident, but she was smiling. I didn't sense a single bit of uncomfort. Maybe a little bit of shock. That's it. Okay? Because she has a boyfriend, by the way. And oh my gosh, just get ready. This is about to get fucking insane. Her boyfriend is my neighbor. Telling that story is insane. Listen, but listen. It doesn't matter. I'm a fucking cunt. Listen, so she didn't look uncomfortable at any moment. I'm very good at reading body. If she was even remotely uncomfortable, I'm not a rapist. I'm out of that bitch. You know what I mean? And not to mention, the only reason I gave her this letter is because of the way she was looking at me the last year. Yeah. Talking about sexual harassment, she sexually harassed me about like 10 times this year. 2 notable times, specifically, that I'm thinking of. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm not even going to bring that up, because I don't think she's not accusing me of anything. She's not doing anything. She didn't take this to anybody. She's not reporting me at all. As far as I know, it's literally just that teacher who took the letter before she even finished reading it, and the first page was completely PG, so there's no chance. Like, what I know happened is she read it and she was like, "What the fuck?" And then he took it because he's like, "Let me see that shit." And that might have honestly worked out for the better, because I made some crazy fucking jokes in that bitch. But I really didn't. But you know what I mean. Technically, that's actually worse than her just reading it in private. Is a teacher taking it, because I did this in front of the whole class, because like it wasn't really, I couldn't do it privately, and I'm not scared of these. If people think I'm scared of them, like, fuck no. You know what I mean? Listen, anyway. But he took it to administration, and he was freaking about what's in it. So she didn't even finish the shit. She, as far as I know, and whatnot. And she was visibly uncomfortable, is what the teacher said, and that's why he took it. But, like, every time I saw her, she was smiling, and she looked happy, and did not, and I know what uncomfortable looks like, believe me. She was not, okay? Now, I want to have that meeting so I can get, like, the official detail. I'm going to have a meeting with the teacher who took it and the assistant principal. She's not going to be there. I mean, she's not even reporting me. It's just the teacher, which makes me really think she did not even get past the first page. And that uncomfortable look was probably just her shocked reading it, which obviously she would have been laughing her ass off and would have been like, what the fuck? This is, crazy. But she wouldn't have been uncomfortable. I didn't say anything like, I didn't threaten her. I didn't say I'm going to rape you. Like, I didn't say none of that shit. You know what I mean? So there's nothing that really could have been uncomfortable. And then, fine, there was those jokes, but they were hilarious. You would have laughed. You wouldn't have been uncomfortable. You would have laughed at them. Stop. You know what I mean? So she didn't even get to them, as far as I know. The teacher just took it, and then obviously he read it in its entirety, and then he took it to the administration. Motherfucker has spidey senses, And here's what I'm thinking. This is the exact teacher that flirts with all the students, all the female students, and he's known as the teacher who gets jealous of boys who are our age whenever we flirt with the girls, because that's his pie. Why are you touching his pussy? You know what I mean? He's one of those teachers. I know we've all had one. We've all had a teacher who not only flirts with the students, but doesn't like the dudes because they're taking away his, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, pretty much every single male teacher ever. You know what I mean? That's even slightly attractive, because he's an attractive guy. So that's why he was on that shit immediately, because the motherfucker was jealous. I can't lie. Like, hey, bitch, don't touch my girl. What the fuck? That's my class pussy. Come on, man. That's the vibe I'm getting. I'm not even trying to slander the guy. It's just like, dude, that's kind of, I don't know why else you'd be so involved. It didn't really include you. And, okay, it's different if she reads it and she's like, this is weird and I'm uncomfortable, and gives it to him. The way it was worded in the call, he just took it. So anyway, listen, I really don't know, right? So, like, I'm not even going to speak objectively. I do not know. Really don't know. And then he took it to the office. And they didn't even say sexual harassment. They just said harassment. Like, and they weren't even there like, this could be harassment because of the language used. And, like, and they're like, is he okay? Is Edward okay? That's what they said. They actually sounded worried. I also talked about drugs in it, and I've done a lot of shit recently that's not going to help the scenario. And it's not even making me look like a rapist. It's making me look like a mentally ill person. So, and I can't lie, the idea of writing 2 back-to-back pages love letter to a girl you literally have talked to maybe, like, twice, and it was not a conversation either. It is a pretty delusional thing to do. I mean, I'm not claiming to be sane, but, like, I'm definitely not crazy. Well, no, I am crazy. But, listen, man, I'm perfectly sane in a world filled with crazy people. That makes me insane, okay? Because I'm definitely not normal, okay? But listen, I had feelings for the girl. She looks good. I let her know that in what I thought was an incredibly nice way. Hilarious way. The way I would do it, right? And as usual, the school hates me and wants to blow up everything I do. I mean, if I'm talking in class, I'm the loud, annoying kid. If I'm not talking in class, he's ignoring everybody. He's being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. It's just double standards on me all day. And I don't want to be the guy saying, oh, that's why this is happening. Look, the jokes weren't appropriate, but they weren't fucking inappropriate. Okay? They were jokes. Precisely what a joke is supposed to be, and it was not crossing any line. And obviously that's all depending on what she says. As far as I'm concerned, she didn't fucking say anything. She just got the letter yanked out of her hand before she could finish it, for fuck's sake. And the first part was hilarious. So you know what I'm assuming happened? Her uncomfortableness was just her like doing this. She has a face she makes. It was probably that. And then he's like, let me see that. Don't let him riz. That's pretty much what Fred was doing. Anyway, listen, man. This is actually working out for my benefit. Anyway, bro. So, you know what I mean? That's that. What's probably going to happen is they're going to try and be like, you used curse words in the letter, and they also tried to say that I threatened her, because I said, if you don't call me by 3:33 a.m., I'm going to call an airstrike on you. You don't know who I have in my Telegram's contact list. That's so obviously a joke. You think I possess the ability to call a fucking airstrike? What the fuck? That's the type of shit they're stretching, you know what I mean? It's just like, I think they really just thought I was crazy. I don't know. It's hard to fucking tell. I'm gonna have to have that meeting, and I'm gonna destroy them in that meeting, because here's the thing. When you've been sexually harassed as much as I have, I'm not scared of any fucking accusation. I got like 10 accusations I can give them back. Bro, when a teacher says, you're such a handsome young boy, and starts rubbing your fucking chest, and that happens like every fucking week, has happened numerous times, buddy, I'm good. That's my fucking get out of jail free card. I'm straight. Okay? And not to mention, the teacher who's getting mad at me for this is the main perpetrator of pedophilia. He's the main guy flirting with all the young students. And you can ask everybody in the school that. The irony, the sheer irony of the scenario is hilarious, okay? Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I mean, I can't lie, I'm enjoying this. It's been fucking awesome. I can't lie, and it hasn't even started yet. Haven't had the meeting yet. And of course, it snows the next day, so I have to wait like a week till we go to school. Yeah, I'm gonna demolish them in that meeting. I can't lie. Because I also technically did not harass anybody. You know, technically. I really didn't. You know what I mean? And if we're gonna call what I did harassment, then by far these motherfuckers are guiltier than me, you know what I mean? So, you know how these dirty motherfuckers are. It ain't gonna go nowhere. You know, they don't want that publicity. And I also didn't do anything, but they've done way worse than me, and that's what they don't want to come out, you know what I mean? But also, like, they like me in the school. I'm very nice to all the teachers, you know, it's like, but this one teacher, he's low-key jealous as fuck. Like, can you stop the negative energy all the time? Like, before this, he's just always jealous on my dick. I can't lie, you know what I'm saying? Which is why it doesn't surprise me that he did this, you know? So, man, that's the fucking story. Yeah, the girl, bro, her boyfriend is like my neighbor. Oh my gosh, and I could end this guy's career right now if I said something. And I'm really heavily considering saying it, because I have an open book. Open book, I don't hide a single thing. And you guys don't even know his name anyway, unless you go to my school and then you see this. So I probably shouldn't say it, but at the same time, yeah, I'll save my ammo for later. I can't lie, I'm gonna save it. In case this motherfucker, I mean, he's not gonna do shit, but in case he does do shit, I'm just gonna say that. Like, it's some fucking crazy stuff. Talk about sexual harassment, it's sexual, I'll put it that way. Nothing to do with his girlfriend, so we could open up this book. It's gonna get real fucking interesting. There's a lot of lore here. I'm basically spilling the beans on this whole thing for the camera. So here's my idea. This is gonna garner a lot of attention, this scenario, if even, and I'm gonna use it to go get famous. Okay, so guess what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna start a huge practical joke. I'm done talking to women. So if a woman speaks to me and she's not above the age of 60, I have cards that I'm gonna give her. I'm a registered sex offender, and I'm just gonna give that to them. I'm done talking to women, because y'all want to say I'm creepy. All right, done speaking to that gender. Don't need y'all, and that's a fact. I'm gay now. All right, don't care. Fuck it. I'm not even gay. Fuck humans. I'm done. So I'm literally not even going to speak to the opposite gender now. Period. And I'm gonna have cards that I hand out. I'm gonna wear shades all day in school, just like Andrew Tate. I'm gonna start wearing shades all day in school. I'm gonna wear a turban all day in school. I'm gonna start posting TikToks about that. You guys are gonna see. That's how I'm gonna go viral. I'm gonna wear shade. When I have that meeting, halfway through the meeting, once I've cooked them appropriately, I'm gonna put on my shades, and then I have hella shades. I'm gonna put on my shades, and I vow not to take it off until I'm famous. And I literally swear that. So I'm gonna be doing that, and that's what you guys are gonna see. It's gonna be my next big thing. And I'm just gonna start acting a fool in school. I mean, I could drop out today. I have enough money. I could drop out today. I don't need school. I'm graduating for the fun of it. And I'm guaranteed not gonna graduate. I actually will drop out right at the end. I'm just gonna be in school till then, failing every class, because it's fun, you know. And I'm gonna do a bunch of crazy shit. I'm gonna generate so much content for you guys. So stay tuned in. We're gonna be doing crazy big boy shit. Just get ready. But I vow not to take my shades off until I go viral. And yeah, I'm gonna have an excuse for everything. The shades are because I have photophobia. And if people ask me too many questions about that, I'm gonna have them a card that says I have a fear of public speaking, so I can't talk right now. I'm not comfortable speaking. I'm just gonna have cards, like I'm a monkey or some shit. I'm gonna have cards and shit. Like if you've seen that movie Monster in Paris, I'm gonna just be handing that shit out. And I cannot wait to do that. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. And I have one card that says I'm a registered sex offender. So if any woman tries to talk to me, I'm just gonna boom, just so you know, and you can stay away from me now, because I'm not safe. All right. I'm not horny at all. Alright? Ever since that 8-gram shroom trip, my penis doesn't work. Okay? I'm attracted to soul bonds, okay? And you motherfuckers are dull as shit, so I don't want one with you guys. My fans, though, I'd soul bond with you motherfuckers all day. I'll sexually harass y'all all day. So I guess I'm gonna wrap this up because it's fucking like an hour long. Good intro vlog. I'm gonna start wrapping this up, but I'm gonna probably clip a couple things in here. Look, man, if you haven't been accused of sexual harassment at least once in your life, you're not doing it right at all, okay? You're a pussy, okay? And you're a simp, all right? It's the truth. If you haven't been accused of some form of misconduct at least once in your life, you've never been pushing the limits with your jokes, and you're a fucking simp, and you're scared of women. Because realistically, man, maybe I'm not gonna say that, but it's the truth. Stop being a bitch, you know? Sexually harass somebody, for fuck's sake. I'm joking. Don't sexually harass anybody. It's a joke. It's actually very indecent. You know what I mean. Okay? It's a fucking joke. I'm gonna clip that shit, post on TikTok, go viral. Watch. That's kind of the only reason I said that, because I actually do not stand by that statement at all. But yeah, I'm gonna start going crazy in school. I'm gonna be wearing shades 24/7. I'm gonna wear 2 shades at once. That's something I do whenever I'm geeked up, and I've always wanted to do it at school. I'm just gonna do it at school now. And this is what made me realize, like, bro, everything you do blows you up further. So you just gotta commit and stop being a bit. So I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna go viral now, and I'm gonna start vlogging. I'm gonna start doing everything, man. I mean, I've already started doing everything. I have a medical institution I founded. I own a charity. I do the music stuff, and now I'm gonna do the YouTube stuff, bro. And I'm so happy to do it. And I love this right now. What I'm doing right now, this is the best thing I've done in so long. So, I'm gonna start going crazy, bro. Shades all day. I'm gonna do the card thing. Turban in school. Everyone's gonna be making fun of me. Everyone's gonna be looking at me like I'm fucking insane. I mean, they already think I'm crazy. Okay, get ready for the next couple months, bro. But I'm gonna be crazy, but I'll be fucking famous. So that makes it okay. Yeah, I'm really excited, dude. It's gonna be fucking fun. I'm kind of nervous, like I have to wear shades and turban in school, but I can kind of I'm basically gonna cover my face fully. It won't even matter if I'm nervous, I'm actually so fucking excited to start doing that. It's gonna be fucking lit. So you guys will see that, I suppose, next time I'm on the camera. I'm probably gonna record the meeting too, because I'm gonna be fucking grilling these people if they hit me with any type of energy at all. So I'm probably gonna record the meeting too. And yeah, man, ain't shit gonna happen because they sexually harassed me more than I've sexually harassed them. You know what I mean? Every single party involved in this has sexually harassed me, or other people. So I haven't been sexually harassed by that teacher, but he sexually harassed a bunch of girls, dude. So unwanted sexual advances was sexual harassment. And obviously he keeps it on the borderline, but my jokes were on the borderline too. So if we're stretching it, buddy, you're a fucking predator, and you're the biggest one, and you've been doing it for the longest amount of time too. Okay, so let's be real here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but when a teacher is we all know what flirting looks like, and we all know our teachers flirt with the students. I think we all know